Go ahead.
All right, cool. We're here. We're here in the, I guess, I don't know, we're in my crib right now. I'm here with some young brothers over here. Just finished talking about hip hop and
unity and solidarity.
Unity, yeah, basically how to properly document hip hop, and we were realizing that in order to properly document hip hop for the future, we also have to understand how we have been documented as a people and why that has caused such a dysfunction when it comes to respecting each other's perspectives and contributions within hip hop. So that's what I'm taking from this. There's quite a few other things that were brought up. Anyone else want to bring something up?
I'll jump right in. This was a historical meeting. One we needed this. We needed this. There are those that are out there. We are aware that many people have concerns about the history of hip hop, the history that I'm teaching, the history that others are teaching as well. Some people are concerned also about the father of hip hop, the godfather of hip hop, the creation of hip hop, dates, and so on. That's why Crazy Legs caused this meeting between ourselves here, Ahmed, KRS One, Afrika Bambaataa, Crazy Legs, to begin a discussion about what should hip-hop's history be now that we've lived it for 40 years and we know that there were more players involved than just Kool Herc, Afrika Bambaataa, and Flash. But let me say also within this meeting that we also realize that Afrika Bambaataa is a little more complex than the history that's out there. Taking nothing away from anybody else, Afrika Bambaataa has set down the elements of hip-hop, the original 4 elements of hip-hop, or should I say breaking, MCing, graffiti, or DJing, knowledge, and overstanding. And I kind of rushed through that. But this is the man that brought that. Peace, love, unity, having fun, or the original peace, unity, love, having fun. This man. The principles, the pillars, the structure of hip-hop's culture, this man. And when you think about the complexity of Afrika Bambaataa's contribution to hip-hop, we're not taking nothing from anybody, but we all have to humble ourselves to the perspective of the founder. Now, it was Bam, we realized, that gave Kool Herc his accolades. Herc, of course, can speak for himself. We know this. And we know the story of Herc and Cindy, and it's part of hip-hop's folklore. We know of Grandmaster Flash's story. I still stand by the fact that Flash invented the crossfader. But we can, of course, debate that, and this is what history is really all about, because some of what was said, even to me, was wrong. So now that we have a 40-year history, now we're looking back on it. Ahmed, scholar, been there from the beginning. He now can bring forward the other members that are now coming to him. Disco King Mario, if I may respectfully call your name. Mandingo, El Marco, others, Pete the DJ Jones, Cool D, Smokey. These are other figures that were left out of hip-hop's history because our history was basically documented through rappers, rap artists, and videos and fanzine magazines, as Legs, as you pointed out. We were young. Hip-hop was happening. We are hip-hop. So we wasn't documenting ourselves. We were being ourselves. But now we're all men. We're all women now. We're all adults, parents. We're all professionals now. And it's time to get hip-hop's history straight. So here's where we are. That's my 2 cents. And it's standing next to the Father. I am so honored to be here today. Of course, you know my scholarship has risen.
And we call it the solidarity, the unity of all our sisters and brothers and sisters, to come out and document your own story, for it don't be no more mystery. We calling all our brothers and sisters. We calling all our Grand Mixers DST. We calling all our DJ Breakout. We calling all of the Mean Gene, Grand Wizard Deador, Melly Mel, Raheem, the Furious Five, the Sonic Force. We calling out all the brothers and sisters in Harlem, the Bronx, and all over New York City, then the rest of the country. We are going to document our own story for it cannot be a mystery. It be our history, the true history, which makes it true school.
Yes, and just keep in mind, this isn't about shutting anyone's perspective down. As long as, you also have to keep in mind how old you were. You remember when you went to that first jam as a little shorty and how everyone was taller than you and how everything seemed so much grander than it actually was. How the park looked like a field. But when you go back to that park now, you realize it was a small park and you were a shorty amongst giants and there weren't that many people there. So we tend to exaggerate a lot of what has happened, and it's because it was a beautiful moment for us. And we get it. I lived it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to look up and have my first superheroes as B-boys and B-girls, writers and DJs and MCs. I know what that's like. And in my mind, if I could keep it exactly how it was, it would be the biggest thing on this planet. But reality does have to settle in after the years of living it and having some wisdom. You realize, hey, I was just a little shorty and I was just like, whoa, I was blown away. And try not to, exaggerate your story so much, man. Just try to be on point, keep perspective in play, and respect other people's perspectives, but don't expect it to be the end all, because we all have to leave some room for some error, because we've all done it.
No egos, peace, unity, love, and having fun.
There was the wisdom words right there. Everybody dropped them. Ladies.
Deuces.